Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sara Miranda, and I'm a PhD student in the group of Birgit Strobel. Today, I want to tell you a story about the role of tyrosine kinase 2, or TYK2, in cutaneous infections with Candida albicans. And this is the focus of my PhD because nothing is known about the role of TYK2 in local infections, neither in fungal infections. So the first thing that I did was to establish a skin infection model in which I used TYK2 K923 mice. These mice present a kinase inactive version of TYK2 and also TYK2 full knockout mice. Then I infected them with Candida albicans intradermally in the back skin. And the first thing that I observed in this model was that the fungal load was actually reduced in KE and knockout when compared with the wild type. And this is in the skin, but I also looked at the kidneys, and it was a surprise to find Candida albicans in the kidneys of wild type, but not in KE and knockout. So it looks like that in the absence of TYK2 or its kinase activity, there is a better control of the fungal growth, and there is no dissemination to peripheral organs. Then I have also observed that the systemic immune response to the local infection seems to be milder in KE and knockout when compared with the wild type. Then I looked into more detail in the skin, and what I observed was that in the wild type, Candida can spread all over the tissue, but in KE and knockout, it is much more contained and it does not spread that easily. And I have also observed that there is a huge infiltration by neutrophils, and these we can see in both scenarios. Also, when I compare the numbers, they are very, very similar. But what I found was that actually the way that these neutrophils are organized in the tissue is different. So it's known that neutrophils, they die at some point in response to infection. And in the wild type, we can see still live and dead neutrophils mixed together in the tissue trying to find Candida. But in KE and knockout, they're actually organized in a different way because first we have a layer of dead neutrophils, and only after that layer we have live and highly proliferating neutrophils. And for some reason that we don't know yet, this organization here seems to be able to better control the fungal growth and to avoid dissemination. So far, we have shown that enzymatically active TYK2 has a detrimental role in cutaneous candidiasis, and we have shown a surprising role for TYK2 in the innate immune response in this type of infections. So I hope that you have liked my story, and I thank you so much for your attention.